Now, one of the things that was confused with my case was that I was playing with the puppy in the pool, and I think it might have accidentally drowned or something, and I thought I killed it. Again, but it might have even been a dream. Now, it only happened one time as well, and it wasn't like it was a repeated thing, or I was trying to actually intentionally kill the puppy, you know. But they really jumped on that idea. I mean, you know what I mean? Whatever it was, real or not, right? Now, I don't know why, I don't know what the shipmates might have been writing to Sheena if they used a typewriter. But the only reason they would do that is it's more anonymous. You can't tell who's writing her, me or them. It's also called forgery or fraud, right? Because they would also have to forge my signature, which they can get from a red tag if I signed one. And they kept one after you throw them away on the ship. Hello? Uh, so trying to figure out what happened to my course last night because I couldn't. It kept wanting me to sign in to Microsoft, and I was already signed in, and I couldn't download the assignment, which is part of my course. But anyway, but there are children, mainly little boys, who start killing animals, like a cat or a dog or something. Well, maybe Ben and King were those kind of bullies and used that and tricked you that it was me. Hello? Now, anyone, though, unless you're not a good typist like I really am, can do that to someone that they not even know. Now, I was writing Sheena only handwritten letters. I never wrote her any type letters. I don't have a typewriter on the ship, nor could I make copies of Pastor Davis's uh, Bible studies, which were printed on paper, right? Typing paper. Right? Now, um, I don't know any of this either. You act like it was all me. What did they tell you the letters were for me too? They lied about that too then. See, they know what they did. So if you go to them for information, they're going to lie their asses off. Why? They're sabotaging me the whole time. Now, I'm naive, like my mom said. I'm more trusting of people. If they were already corrupted by someone or trying to quid pro quo me and make me gay, you know what that means. They were trying to see if I would have sex with them to train me or something. Right? Now, King was married, so it's not that he's gay or anything. He just hated me because he fucked up in front of me. And he probably blamed me because Lieutenant Guzman was down there too, you know what I mean? He seems to have that mentality that, it was all my fault somehow. And when I don't even know how to turn on the breaker or where he was at behind the breaker, right? I mean, the bus, all right? Well, that happened, but of course, if he's the kind of guy who will blame you for his accident that he jumped the gun with, It don't matter what you say to him. You're the problem and you need to get away from him or not even be around him or he won't even train you, right? Some people are like that, I guess. But like I told you, it was just one puppy and you didn't really ask me any details about what happened to the puppy and how did it die. I think if I remember correctly, I was playing with it in the pool or something and pushing it around the pool and it died in a child's mind as well. Maybe it didn't die. Kind of seemed more like a dream anyway. But anyway, that's one of the things though I heard sociopaths or psychopaths do. They start killing animals. Well, maybe Satan did the same thing in heaven. See, there's a whole different domain or reality we can't even reach. And in a way, the way Satan came here, he appeared as a god to the people in the past. So did the other angels. That's why you think they're aliens or spaceships, right? Well, maybe their form is more metallic anyway, or more like a light. You understand? Right? It might look more like a ship, and then they become human in form, right? When they get here, and well, they might also have to be androgynous first, because that's the true image of a spirit. Neither male nor female, Jew nor Gentile, bond nor free, right? A spirit ain't one or the other, a man or a woman. No. Well, that would explain why the hermaphrodites are in the gene pool, but you have more male or female than hermaphrodites as well. If the angels were hermaphrodites and came to the earth that way, it would be in the gene pool, but according to sex and reproduction, which the Bible said they did as well. But the Christians, especially the Orthodox Christians, deny that shit. Right, Catholics? You deny it. You're lying. You're creating a heresy yourselves. The word heresy just means a choice. Anyway. And the thing is, the truth ain't a choice, it's simply the truth. And that's why some gay people deny they have a choice to be gay. You do. Why? Because there's male and female here. If there was only male here, you can say, okay, we're definitely made to be gay. No, you can only reproduce with the female. Reason for that. Now, you can have sex with the male, and I'm not saying you can't be in a committed relationship with the male and even love a male. But what you're doing isn't love, it's lying about it. As well, that's the problem. I don't have a problem with gay people who want to be in a relationship with another person of the same sex. But I do have a problem with closeted gay people who might do you wrong and sabotage you to hide their gay or have gay intentions towards you. Even if it's just towards me, they're sexually harassing me at the same time, right? They're not letting me do my job because I don't know what to do, right? That's where someone in a position of power won't train you because you don't know what you're doing. And they blame you for you not knowing what to do, for them having to do work with you or something, right? Well, I can't do nothing about that because I don't know nothing about the ship. They didn't show us hardly anything about the ship. No. They might have had a kitchen schematic and a little kitchen thing, right, for the ship. That's about it, right? And you didn't really work on anything at A school either. So you don't know what the equipment looks like unless it's like a fluorescent light or something that you've seen in the store, and you might have been around that when you were working for RevCut, things like that. But changing the ballast and all that stuff, they still have to kind of show you how to do that because you don't just know how to do that either. You know what I mean? There's more to a fluorescent bulb than it just being put in the fluorescent bulb holder. Unlike a light switch, right? You can just screw in the light and voila, there's the light. Well, a fluorescent light, it's not just that simple, right? It's more complicated because you have a ballast that helps the light stay fluorescent or something. It has to do with something like that. But like I'm telling you, I put a wired fan in with a schematic, or in other words, a drawn out plan on how to put it together. Well, the work card King gave me just had words on it, no pictures. So how was I supposed to know what I was even supposed to work on if I don't know what it looks like? I don't know. Right? And I'm sitting there going to the area and trying to figure out what I'm even supposed to work on because there's no way to know with just the work cart. That's all he gave me, too. Like I'm supposed to know what to do, Chief. Master Chief or Senior Chief, whatever you were then. And no, I don't think I'm special, by the way. I just don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to do something without having a clue what I'm really doing. And I'm showing you what they showed me, which is jack shit. Not a damn thing, right? And why? Because they had power over me. See, someone in a position of power like that, who's supposed to show you a routine you're supposed to be doing, right? At least, if the workbook goes with the work card, they didn't even tell me that in A school or on the ship. I didn't know. Now, like I told you, in 90 or 91, whenever I was getting qualified for Watch, Leap, it was an EMFN then, right? Did show me a bunch of books on the shelf, but I didn't even know what they had to do with anyway. And if you show me books on the shelf and you don't tell me what they're used for, I still don't know what they're used for. I just know there's a bunch of books on the shelf. Plus, there's not one book, there were a bunch of books. I don't know, I didn't even count them to know how many, but there was more than 20 or 30, right? Well, that's probably for all of the electrical equipment. Guessing now. But they didn't even tell me that. And I didn't even know that. I didn't know what they had to do with. And that's called taking advantage. Like, in a way, Myron and David got pissed off because I didn't know what I was doing with the truck. Because they didn't show me what they wanted me to do. Like I knew. Right? Well, I don't know what you want me to do. If you don't show me or tell me specifically what to do, I don't know. Then I'm just an extra body standing around, not able to do anything because I don't know what to do, right? And when you blame me, Myron, for not knowing what to do, but you do, or you have the book, even if you wanted me to work on the carburetor, okay, you got to give me the book that shows me how to do that. I don't know how to do that. What, I'm born with osmotic knowledge? No. No one is, Myron. No one knows just what to do. Unless you show them. Or give them a book that shows them step-by-step instructions like with the fan in there, right? That's why I was able to do it. All right, have a good day.